Dearest beloved divine friends, family, brothers, sisters, may the peace, mercies, and the blessings of God be with you. This is In the Raw. RK is Guyana Free Media. And I'm your host, your brother, your friend, Hajji, Dr. Roshan Khan. And I'm reading here an interesting article taken from the Guyana Kaichor News of April 30th, 2021. This is an opinion and a viewpoint of our very good friend, Freddie Kissoon. Like him or love him, the man, Freddie Kissoon, is just a total absolute patriot of Guyana. He has no commitment to any political entity. He is incorruptible and can never be bought, not with an appointment or a position or with money. Some of the heroes of this world are made with such a mentality and spiritual power. Even though he makes it quite clear he's not a man of God, and he does not believe in God. The fact is, I'm pretty sure he believes in a great spirit of the universe, a light of the universe, a wisdom of power of the universe. Great man, I bless him as a man who strives to be a man of God. I don't like to say I'm a man of God. It sounds very egotistical, like some of them thumping powerhouses. And here in this article of 30th, 2021, April in Kaichor News, he says the PNC needs a consensus leader, probably female. Oh my God. I've been saying this for a while, In the PPPC, I see some female presidential candidates for the future. Dr. Vinaya Prasad. My nomination will be for Dr. Vinaya Prasad. And the others, please, my people that respect me and I respect, like Manik Chand and so on, all of whom have presidential skills and talent. Well, remember, when a person becomes a presidential candidate or a president, it's not for life. So if it is Vinaya Prasad, then it can be Priya Manik Chand, honorable ministers, and so on. We need a woman leader in Guyana. People born with the skills to run a kitchen and a home, and then they can run a nation with joy and prosperity. Now he is saying that the PNC needs a consensus leader, possibly a female. I agree. But you got to know what kind of female, not just a female. I mean, you have Simona Brooms, my friend. You have Amanza Walton Desir. What are the woman I was looking for with her personality and her skills to become a great leader, and possibly the leader, presidential candidate of the People's National Congress. But unfortunately, she has tainted herself with some very nasty commentary describing Indo-Guyanese or the base supporters, the mass supporters of the People's Progressive Party Civic as mentally lazy and inept to run their life, and so they have to have the PPPC, so to say, to make decisions for them and tell them who to vote and what's not. And she used the opportunity to show up her race or ethnicities. And I tell you, I have no problem with her ethnicity, because African people has always been historically, from ancient times, the mightiest of leaders in the world. Leaders in politics, leaders of nations, leaders in humanities, leaders in sciences and philosophy, leaders in religions. From time immemorial, the Quran speaks of an Ethiopian seer. Some believe he was a prophet, but most says he was a seer, and the whole chapter is dedicated to him. And that chapter is chapter 31 of the Holy and the Glorious Quran, titled after an African man. Holy Quran, 1400 years ago it came, but his teaching was long before the coming of Prophet Muhammad. So those of you who want to read chapter 31 to understand the African power and the wisdom of philosophy and theology and wisdom and the essence and the secrets of life. I am a great lover, respecter of peoples, but when it comes to the Africans, one has to salute and show respect. The Holy Quran says, I make man from black slinging mud, black slinging earth. So if the first man and woman was made from black earth, what will be the color of the first man on earth? So those of you who try to say, because I disagree with you politically, that Hajji Roshan Khan is racial, it hurts. It really hurts. I can't tell you even to the extent that I am non-racial, but I wouldn't do so now because I don't want you to feel I'm trying to inspire some of you to like me. But to the closest relationship of blood alliances between my family and others, I allowed. So people of Guyana who think that this man, Hajji Dr. Roshan can be racist, is not. And I tell you what, coming back to this article, friends and family, this lady, Amanda Walton Desir, I actually always liked her. One, she's a beautiful woman, a personality, a brilliant lady, an attorney at law, member of parliament. I was always looking at her calmly saying, this lady has what it takes with the personality and style that she has to become a presidential candidate and even a president of the people of the nation of Guyana, through it becoming a leader of the People's National Congress. But I think that thing that she did there and the ability to accept that she made a horrific blunder and that not necessarily, I don't always believe in apology, withdrawing the statement and saying that it pains her that some people were hurt, in particular the Indo-Guyanese brothers and sisters. This is how you create peace, you know. The science of it is called conflict transformation. And so I was depressed and I counseled her and she took it as a bad thing and went to the police. And then being a lawyer, and then her senior counsel, Roysdale Ford, who took her to the police to make a complaint against me, hoping to get a charge on me for nothing at all, not realizing that the case has no merit, that an attorney like Roysdale Ford and her as an attorney at law would go to make a complaint to the police for criminal prosecution, knowing that it will have no merit. It shows neither of them are ready for the leadership of the People's National Congress. People's National Congress is a party, since Desmond Hoyt, that I have some appreciation for and some respect and some connection, so to say. Because after that came another great giant. After Desmond Hoyt, God bless his soul, a blow kiss to his heart. And Robert Corwin, another one who would have been a great leader, but circumstances, mistakes in life would not allow it. And this is the lady that I thought, and I was looking at Roysdale Ford, but I do not see any of them really become a leader of People's National Congress with enough vigor, power, vitality to attract the non-African votes. And many of the African voters will not support them as well. I'm talking political rationality. I'm no analyst, nor a political scientist, but I'm speaking reality as a thinker of a certain level. Neither of them can do great or bring justice to the People's National Congress. And I look into the entire parliament. Another man I had great respect for was our former superhero, that I thought that he was switched over to the PNC and become a great leader in the PNC, but he became also a fanatic leader who has made tremendous blunders, has lost his credibility in the nation, as I see. I'm a bit concerned about the People's National Congress. I hope God will send somebody of class, structure, and style. They need to consult with no other than Robert Corwin for some guidance, for some help on the way forward.